Good morning, students. Hope you are fresh now to go for a new lesson today. The new chapter, what we are going to start today is chapter number 8, comparing quantities. Now, when we say or when we compare two quantities, generally we deal with in mathematically, I mean to say, mathematically we deal with the two different things. One is ratio and one is percentage. It means that when the two quantities are being compared, the relation between them mathematically can be represented in two forms. One is in the form of ratio and second is in the form of percentage. Okay, so here we are going to see about the ratio and percentage. Ratios and percentages. Now let's take one example. Say in a nursery, a school books some saplings. In a nursery, a school books some saplings. Sapling means small plant which grow and become larger trees. So the sapling of say Ashoka and Nilgiri. Saplings of Ashoka and Nilgiri, a school is booking in a nursery. Now, let's consider that the school has booked the 30 saplings of Ashoka and 20 of Nilgiri. 30 of Ashoka and 20 of Nilgiri. They have booked it to plant in the school premises. Now, what is the ratio? The ratio of, then we can compare these two saplings, that Ashoka and Nilgiri saplings, by two ways. The ratio of Ashoka sapling to Nilgiri sapling. Nilgiri saplings will be equal to, now Ashoka to Nilgiri means first we'll take Ashoka and then Nilgiri. Now these we can give in the reduced form. Now 20 and 30, what is the least common factor or maximum common factor of 30 and 20? Obviously it is 5. So we can divide both by 5. So what we get? 5 6 are 30 and, or sorry, we can divide it by 10 also. So it will be 3 and 2. It will be 3 and 2. So just we can write in the simplified form as 3 is to 2. 3 is to 2. Now this is the ratio, and ratios are mostly always written in the simplest form. Remember this. The second way of comparison is the ratio of Nilgiri saplings to Ashoka saplings. Will be 20 is to 30. So obviously these can be again reduced, divided by 10 both. So here we get 2 and here we get 3. So this ratio can be written in the simplified way as 2 is to 3. The both way are correct. Now you are in the first case you are comparing the Nilgiri with Ashoka, and here you are comparing Ashoka with Nilgiri. It is one and the same, but obviously mathematically the ratio changes. Got it clear? So remember here, when we compare two quantities mathematically, we can compare in two different modes. One mode is the ratios. This is the example for ratio. And second is the percentage. Now, percentage can be in two ways. Now, here you know that Ashoka trees are more than Nilgiri trees. So we can find out the percentage of Ashoka or Nilgiri with compared to Ashoka. Nilgiri with compared to Ashoka. So for that, what we can do is percentage of Ashoka as compared to Nilgiri equal to. Now this ratio has to be converted to 3 is to 2, has to be converted to 100. That is percentage we need, and percentage means the denominator should be 100. So if I multiply this by both quantities by 100, multiply and divide, that is we are multiplying by 1, means no change. So here I will cut this, I will make this 50. So I get 150 upon 100, that is 150%. So I can say that the Ashoka tree in compared to Nilgiri are 150%. 150%. And in the opposite manner, percentage of Nilgiri as compared to Ashoka. Yes. So it will be 2 by 3 into 100 upon 100. Now what I have to do is, I need 100 in the denominator, so I will cut this. 3 ones are 3, 33.33. So what I get into 2 is 66.66 upon 100. That is nothing but 66.66%. So I have the percentage of Nilgiri as compared to Ashoka. As here Ashoka trees are more, 30 and 20. So compared to this, we can have this comparison. And the last way is that how many are the total? Total are 50. So what is the ratio of Ashoka amongst all sapling? All sapling. So ratio of Ashoka equal to 30 upon 50. Out of 50, 30 are Ashoka sapling. So we can write it as, this 0 will be cancelled, 3 by 5. Now these we can convert into percentage. So how? Equal to 3 upon 5 into 100 upon 100. 5 here 20. So it will be 60 upon 100 equal to 60%. See here, I have converted the ratio of Ashoka in the total. Now, here I can write total saplings. It is 20 plus 30 means 50. Total saplings are 50. Now, I am taking out the percentage of Ashoka amongst all saplings. It is 60%. So obviously the sapling for Nilgiri will be 40%, and ratio of Nilgiri equal to 20 upon 50 equal to 2 upon 5. And the percentage will become, you can convert this into percentage by multiplying and dividing by 100. So that in denominator we can get 100. So 5 ones are 5, 25 are 100. 22 is 40 upon 100. It means that 40%. So, out of the total sapling being brought or booked in the nursery are 50. Out of that, how many percent is Ashoka? Ashoka is 60%, while Nilgiri is 40%. If you compare the two, amongst the two only, that is Ashoka is compared with Nilgiri, the ratio comes 3:2 and the percentage comes 150%. If we compare Nilgiri with Ashoka, the ratio is 2:3 and the percentage will come 66.66%. Got it clear? So this is the way. I mean to say, from these examples we can understand very clearly that ratio and percentages are correlated to each other. We can convert the ratio into percentage and percentage into ratio in the comparison of two quantities. Got it clear? It is very easy topic. We are going to see some numericals based on this topic now. Let's discuss exercise 8.1. So, in exercise 8.1, see the first one, find the ratio of the following. There are three different examples. The first one, A, I will be showing to you 8.1, exercise is 8.1. In that first one and in that A, the A of the first one. Here it is given, find the ratio of the following. You have to find the ratio. Speed of the cycle, speed of a cycle 15 km per hour to the speed of the scooter 30 km per hour. Now I will write individually speed of cycle. Speed of cycle equal to 15 km per hour. Km per hour. Similarly, speed of bike. Speed of bike is given how much? Sorry, scooter it is. Speed of scooter is 30 km per hour. 30 km per hour. Now we have to compare the speed of the both. Find the ratio of the following. We have to find the ratio. So therefore, speed of cycle is to speed of scooter equal to 15 is to 30. That is equal to. Now we can divide both by 5. Right? So because 5 is the highest common factor of both. So we divide with 5. We get 5 is a 15. And highest common factor here is 15 itself. So obviously 15 ones are 15. 15 ones are 15. 15 twos are 30. So the ratio of the speeds of cycle to scooter is 1:2. It is 1:2. Means we can say that the scooter is running with the twice speed than the bicycle. In opposite manner, we can say that the bicycle is running half the speed of scooter. Bicycle is running half the speed of scooter. That is nothing but the ratio. And if we convert this into percentage, how we can get it? You can convert this into percentage as 50 is to 100. Multiplying both by 50, you get here 100, you get here 50. So that gives you 50%. The speed of cycle is 50% the speed of scooter. Isn't it easy? Yes, it is very easy. Got it clear? So this is the way how we have to represent. Now this was the extra. It is not being asked. It was being asked just the find the ratio. Okay. Then convert the following point to ratios to percentage. Here some ratios are given to you and you have to convert into percentage. In the second one, the ratio has to be converted into percentage. I will take the second one here. B. Second B. Convert 2:3. That is the ratio in percentage. Now 2:3 can be written as 2/3 equal to. Now here I want 100 in the denominator so that I can convert this into percentage. So obviously I have to multiply and divide by 100. So 2/3 multiply by 100/100. Because 100 and upon 100 is 1 and 1 when multiplied to any quantity doesn't change the quantity. So here we are not changing the quantity, we are not changing the ratio, just we are going to convert it. Now here 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9, 10, 3 threes are 9, 3, 3, recurring. It is recurring, 3 is recurring here. Again and again it is coming. So we will take up to 2 decimal places only. So now here if I convert this 33 into 33.33 into 2, I will get 66.66 upon 100, and this ratio will become, as denominator is 100, we can write it directly as 66.66%. So your ratio 2:3 is being converted to percentage, that is 66.66%. Got it clear? So this is the way how the ratios can be converted to the percentage. The fourth one I will take now. A football team won 10 matches. Football. A football team won 10 matches out of the total number of matches they played. If their win percentage was 40, then how many matches did they play in all? Now, total number of matches 1 equal to 10. Win percentage equal to 40. Now these two quantities are being given to you. You have to find the total number of matches played. Let the total number of matches played equal to x. What we are considering? The total number of matches played are x. Therefore, win ratio equal to 10 upon x. The win ratio is 10 upon x because x are the total number of matches in play. So this will be the win ratio. The win ratio is always equal to win percent. Therefore, 10 upon x equal to 40%. Now percent can be written 10 upon x equal to 40 upon 100 because percentage when converted to ratio is being written in this manner. So what we get here? This 0 can be cancelled here. Okay. Now even we can cut down this 5 and here 2. Therefore, now cross multiplying 2x will be equal to 50. 2x equal to 50. Therefore, x equal to 50 upon 2. And therefore, x equal to 25. So how many matches they played? 25. So we can write here. Therefore, total number of matches being played equal to 20. So this is the answer. That how many matches they played? The total number of matches being played are 25. So out of 25 matches, they won 10. The percentage of that becomes 40. Let's cross check it. So the win ratio will become now 10 upon 25. Convert this into 100, we need to multiply by 4 and divide by 4. So 10 4 the 40, 25 4 the 100, 40 upon 100 equal to 40%. So our answer is absolutely right. This is the cross check. So this way we can find out the answer that how many matches were being played in this way. Got it clear? So next we'll take one more example in this exercise and then we'll take one or two other outside examples also. So let's take the last one, that is sixth one. If 60% people in a city like cricket, 30% like football, and the remaining like other games, then what percent of the people like other games? If the total number of people are 50 lakh, find the exact number who like each type of game. If the total number of people are 50%, find the exact number who like each type of game. Now see here, So here sixth one. It is given initially that 50% of the people like cricket. Right? 60%, sorry. Total number of people lakh. How many are the total number of people? 50 lakh. Now 60% like cricket. Then second is 30% like football. 30% like football. 30% like football. And remaining like other games. Remaining. Now, total are these are 100%. Out of 100, 60 plus 30 goes 90. So, 100 minus 90 equal to 10% like other games. Like other games. Now, if the what percent of the people like the other games? So obviously you have found out that 10% like the other game. Why 10%? Because 60 plus 30 is 90. Out of 100%, 90% are liking cricket and football. Okay, so obviously the 10% remaining like the other games. Other game may be any game it may be. Okay, other than cricket and football. If the total number of people are 50 lakhs, find the exact number who like each type of game. So you have to find the exact number that each type of game they like. So number of people liking cricket equal. Now how will you find out this? See, 50 lakh are the total people, 60% are liking cricket. So we have to take 60% of 50 lakh. That is equal to 60 upon 100 into 50 lakh. 1, 1, 1, 1. So here we remain with 6. 6 5s are 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means 30 lakh people equal to 30 lakh. So 30 lakh people likes cricket. Then 30% like football. So number of people liking football. equal to 30% of 50 lakh. The same procedure, 30 upon 100 into 50 lakh. So here again 5 threes are 15. So 15 lakh equal to 15 lakh. Okay, so 15 lakh likes football. Now the number of people liking other game. Number of people liking other game equal total of 50 lakh and minus the sum of these two, that is 20 lakh plus 15 lakh. That gives you 50 lakh minus 30 plus 15 is 45 lakh. That will give you 5 lakh. So I will write the final answer. Therefore 30 lakh people like cricket. 15 lakh people like football. And 5 lakh people like other games. So 30 plus 15, 45 plus 5 is 50. Total number of people were 50 lakh. So these are the final answers for this numerical. Got it clear? So do complete this part. Next video we'll see some extra examples based on percentage, ratio and percentage. Goodbye up till then, up till tomorrow. Take care of yourself, remain safe at home. Thank you.